Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I wanted to talk about my Siberian Husky's journey to a raw diet and my thoughts on it. This is Rylai, and she is a 6-year-old purebred Siberian Husky. When I first brought her home as a puppy, I was instructed by my breeder to feed her Diamond Naturals Kibble, the chicken and rice formula, since that's what she had been feeding her. Ever since she got home though, she never seemed particularly excited for her food and rarely ate her entire serving on a day-to-day basis. Being inexperienced as an owner, especially since she was my first dog, I didn't put that much thought into diet at the time and instead focused more of my efforts on training her while she was young. Eventually, when she was around 1 year old, I started becoming interested in switching her to a raw diet because of the variety of benefits. The protein content in raw diets contributes to building lean muscle, and feeding raw is the most bioavailable in providing an appropriate amount of protein that they would be used to in the wild. It also contributes to a healthier coat, and the bones included can aid in dental health by scraping away plaque and tartar as they chew. Also, one of my favorites is that they end up having less frequency and quantity when it comes to poop. My first attempt to switch her was on Stella and Chewy's freeze-dried raw food, but unfortunately she reacted really poorly with lots of throw-up and diarrhea. It wasn't until a few months later, after I had moved to San Diego, before I decided to try again. This time, I went to a local pet store and purchased their complete and balanced raw diet blends for chicken and beef and tried it out. Rylai took to it immediately, and I didn't find her transition to be anything special. Her stools were more watery for a few days, but she didn't have any other issues. The big factor, though, was that her motivation for eating was far higher than before when she was eating kibble. Eventually, I decided that I preferred having my food delivered to me, so I started buying complete blends online, pre-made, and stuck to chicken blends, mainly because there were times where she didn't show interest in beef. I kept up with this for about 2 years, and then became motivated to make a homemade raw diet for Rylai after my brother brought home 2 ragdoll kittens to follow in his footsteps. Originally, I was reluctant because of the time and preparation of a variety of raw meats and also worried about handling it properly. When considering homemade or pre-made, it really depends on what you value more, time or money. Homemade is definitely more affordable, but it requires more effort. For several months now, I've been feeding her the following: duck neck, green tripe, chicken heart, beef liver, chicken breast, along with the following supplements: canned oysters, kelp powder, wheatgrass powder, and canned sardines. I mainly feed her once a day in order to minimize the hassle of needing to prepare and wash her bowl multiple times a day. Feeding once a day also came from the idea of giving the digestive system a full 24 hours to reset, and mimicked what it was like in the wild, where sometimes wolves catch their prey and eat once a day or not at all. Whenever it comes to diet, I would always advocate for what works best for you and your dog. There are many options out there, so there is not just one way that's best.